Imagine a circuit that does not care about noise, but it cares deeply about the difference between two signals. That is exactly where our new journey begins. Hello everyone, welcome to the next playlist of our analog electronics series. In this playlist, we are going to build a bridge from the basic idea of analog electronics to one of the most important building blocks of the integrated circuits, the differential amplifier. And once we understand the differential amplifier properly, op amps will no longer feel like a separate topic. They will start making sense as a natural extension of the same idea. So, why this playlist matter? So, before we go further, let me tell you why this topic is important. So, in analog electronics, we often study amplifiers, biasing, transistor models, and small signal behavior. But in practical circuits, signals are not always clean. They come with noise, interference, and unwanted common signals. So now we suppose we want a circuit that responds mainly to the difference between two input and ignores what is in common in between both. So that is the core idea behind the differential amplifier. So this is why differential amplifier is not just another circuit, and it is the foundation of the modern analog IC design. And it is also the main reason op amps work the way they do. So transition from analog electronics to the differential amplifier. Up to now in analog electronics, we always look at a single input and single output amplification model, right? But in real systems, we need something smarter. So they will need better noise rejection, better stability, better precision, and better handling of small signal differences. So that is where the differential amplifier enters into the picture. So in this playlist, we are going to move step by step from familiar territory of analog electronics into more powerful world of differential amplification and op-amp structure. So moving ahead, what is a differential amplifier? So at the most basic level, the differential amplifier is a circuit that amplifies the difference between two input signals. So if the two input signals are V1 and V2, then the useful signal is not that each input we will see separately, but the difference is. So Vd equals to V1 minus V2. That means the output depends mainly on how much the two signals differ for each other. So at the same time, any signal that is common to both should ideally be ignored. And that is the one most important strength of the differential amplifier. Think in this way that if both the inputs are disturbed by the same noise. So for example, as you can see here, V1 and V2 both are having two noise signals, okay, and both are similar in nature. So a good differential amplifier tries to reject that common disturbance and focus only on the actual information. So that is exactly and extremely useful in sensor circuits, communication systems, measurement systems, and almost every practical op-amp input stages. So if you understand the differential amplifier well, you are not learning just one circuit. You are learning the entry point to the whole class of the analog systems. Where op-amps begin. So here is the key idea I want you to remember. A differential amplifier is not related to the op-amp. In many ways, it is the heart of the op-amp input stage. So instead of studying op-amp as a separate and completely new topic, we will use the differential amplifier as a bridge. So in that way, we'll later study inverting amplifiers, non-inverting amplifiers, summing amplifier, integrator, differentiator, comparator, and entire structure of that will feel connected. So teaching style in this series, I will be keeping explanation very much simple, visual, and concept driven. We will not rush into formulas too quickly, and first we will understand so what the circuit is doing, then why it is needed, and how it behaves under different inputs. Then we will move into the analysis. So that sequence is important because once the intuition is clear, the equation becomes much easier to remember, right? So what this playlist will cover? In this new playlist, we will move in a very systematic way. First, we will understand the basic differential amplifier. Then we'll study the different types of differential amplifier. After that, we'll go into DC analysis, where we see how the differential circuits behaves under bias condition. Then we will move to AC analysis, where we study signal behavior, gain, and common mode rejection. And finally, we will connect everything to the operational amplifier so that op-amp becomes much easier to understand. So this is where our new journey begins. In the next video, We will start with basic differential amplifier structure, understand its operation in a clean and intuitive way. After that, we will build toward different types of differential amplifier, DC analysis, AC analysis, and finally to the op-amp. So if you are following the full analog electronics series, this playlist will give you one of the most important conceptual foundation in the subject. So if this introduction makes sense to you, stay with the playlist from the beginning because every next topic will build on this one. And in the next video, we'll open the circuit and see how differential amplifier actually works. See you there. Do join our next class.